Shawnee. Welcome back. Today I am doing a collab with my friend Nikki Lynn. I hope that you go over to Nikki's channel. She does a lot of colorful looks. She loves lots of color. She has a dry, like, sarcastic humor. I have adopted her as my little nibbling. So I and Nikki will be doing a look using the Nomad Verona Amore e Morte palette, and Nikki asked if I wanted to do a collab, and I was like, yes, girl. And we decided that we will answer some spring this or that questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop right in. I'm gonna start with this glitter primer from NYX, just because I probably will use some of the shimmers in the Amore e Morte palette. Just gonna put this on. So the first this or that in our spring this or that is Tulips or Daisies. So I'll give you a second to think about it. Tulips or Daisies, which do you prefer? I am going to go with Tulips. I don't think I've ever really found Daisies cute. Like, they seem boring to me. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm okay with admitting if I am. But also, are there different colored daisies, or are there only yellow daisies? Because whenever I think of Daisy, I think of season 1 of Gilmore Girls when Lorelai wants to be proposed to with 1,000 yellow daisies. And I'm like, daisies? Those are boring. But tulips, I feel like tulips are a better choice. Let me show you the palette. So it opens up like this. You've got the Amore side here, and then the Morte side here. And just in case you do plan to pick something up from Nomad, I do have a code. The code is Shawnee10, SHANI10, and that will get you a discount. It's not a commissioned code or anything, so I don't get anything for it, but you do get a discount off of your purchase. So why don't we start with this shade here, Romeo. So yes, I would pick Tulips. My favorite flower is actually a rose, but that wasn't one of the choices. So I'm gonna go with Tulips over Daisies. The next one is hiking or kayaking. I think that I'm going to go with hiking. Like, water sports I think are just like not my thing. And kayaking, like, do they make like plus size boats? Like, can I fit in that thing? Like, that's one question I have. I don't know that I've ever done kayaking or hiking, but I feel like hiking seems more in my wheelhouse. Like, I used to be a runner for like a couple years. I did a whole bunch of half marathons and I did a full marathon. So I feel like moving my feet seems something that I can do. I'm gonna also go in with the shade Comedy. It just feels doable. And so I feel like if I just have like the right shoes for hiking, I've got a good sports bra on. I kind of would want a hiking stick. Is that a thing? I think that's a thing. A walking stick? I don't know. Yeah, I think I would just totally go with hiking over kayaking. Next is sundress versus overalls. Now, you can probably guess this one if you've watched any of my videos. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a sundress. Like, I love a good dress. I especially love a wrap dress, but I can do a sundress. It really just depends on how the fit is. I usually like fitted dresses, but I've gotten, in the past couple of years, I've gotten more into flowy dresses, just throwing one on and going about my business. And it keeps you cool, but it's also still cute. You can dress it up, dress it down. I feel like the way my boobs are set up, overalls wouldn't be a good choice. I don't think. I do love a romper, but I just feel like overalls would be not the best choice for me. So I'm gonna avoid those. The next one is flowers or plants. And I'm gonna go with flowers. Now, in my previous relationship, the person always said that they didn't want to buy dead things, so that's why they didn't buy me flowers. Let's go to the Morte side. And I'm going to use the shade Tragedy because honestly, that was a tragedy. So, if I had the choice, I would do flowers. I love getting flowers from people. I will especially get them on my birthday from people just because everyone knows how much I love roses. I'll often get roses on my birthday. I like pink roses. I like red roses, yellow, orange, all of them. I like all of them, okay? And I don't know that I've ever had a plant that I've kept alive. So, in the interest of not killing plants, I'm gonna go with flowers. Next is rain boots versus sandals. Now, let's go in with a bit of this shade here. This one just caught my eye. That's called Morte. I'm remembering that these shimmers are a little lighter in terms of texture and opacity, but this is cute. So, rain boots versus sandals. Now, I didn't buy my first pair of rain boots until like 10 years ago, might have actually been 7 or 5 years ago, because growing up in California, you don't really need rain boots. And when I was in Missouri, I had snow boots. But coming out here to the DMV and having to walk across campus for internship in the rain, I realized that snow boots are not the same as rain boots, and rain boots have a purpose. With that being said, I only have one pair. I don't know, are you supposed to have multiple pair of rain boots? I really don't know. I only have one pair, and I have a ton of sandals that I can wear. I like to wear sandals because you've got like flat sandals, you've got sandals with heels. It's a great way to show off your pedicure. I'm gonna go with sandals over rain boots. And I feel like sandals are straightforward. Like rain boots, they feel like traveling boots, because when I get to my destination, I'm gonna change out of the rain boots and put on some other boots, right? Or some other shoes. So I feel like sandals are just pretty straightforward, and I'm gonna go for those rather than the rain boots. The next one is pastels or neutrals. Let's think about that one. I think I will go in with this shade here called Dark. Pastels or neutrals? You know what? I think I'm just gonna go with classic neutral. I feel like neutrals in makeup and in dress, like in outfit, like you can't go wrong with neutrals. Neutrals look good on most everyone, and pastels sometimes can wash you out a little bit, but I feel like we all like a good neutral palette and have sort of like several that will go to. And I think the same of clothing. Like if you have a neutral base, you can use a pop of color to brighten things up. And, you know, you can have more options with a neutral base. So am I being more or less spring? I think I'm going back and forth. The next one is April showers or May flowers. Now the thing is, April showers, you've got to wear your rain boots. May flowers, you've got to take your Zyrtec or other allergy medication. But shoot, this one is actually hard. I don't think I like either of them. The other thing I don't like is like when the pollen and stuff is high and you go outside and your car is like covered in yellow. Shoot. But then with the rain and like April showers, like sometimes it's really warm but it's raining, so that really puts a damper on like if you want to wear your cute sandals. Man. Ooh, why is this one hard? April showers, May flowers. Okay, I need to decide. April showers or May flowers. I'm gonna go with April showers. Because maybe it's just a shower and not like a thunderstorm, and it'll pass. So like those are the caveats, because honestly those allergies in the spring and then the mess all on your car, like when I tell you, it is a hassle. So I'm gonna go with April showers. Birds or butterflies? And I'm going to go in with this shade Dagger. Now, I know lots of people like birds and like waking up to birds singing by their windows, you know, very Bob Marley, Three Little Birds outside my window singing sweet songs and melodies, pure and true. But what I want to tell you is that having birds sing outside of my window is probably the most annoying thing to wake up to ever in life. Like, oh my gosh, sometimes these birds, I just want to be like, can you please shut up? Can you please? But I have a huge tree right in front of my house, and they just love to perch up there and just sing sweet nothings to the world, and it drives me insane. So I will take butterflies for the win. I like that butterflies are like intricately colored, decorated. They just will fly about. They're not gonna hurt you or nothing. They're not gonna peck at you like a bird or anything. And they go about their business. They flutter by and they leave. And I appreciate that. So I'm going to go with butterfly. Now, cleaning or playing? Now I know everyone loves a good spring cleaning, right? I'd rather pay someone to spring clean for me. I don't want to do it myself. So I'm gonna, of course, pick playing. I would rather go outside and play. I don't know what I'm gonna play. Maybe I could do a little hopscotch or a little, like some double dutch or something, but I don't know. Is anyone going to pick cleaning? Maybe some of you are. Maybe you're gonna be like, girl, what are you talking about? Spring cleaning is the best. And I'm gonna politely agree to disagree, because no. Just no. I don't want to. I don't want to. And I don't want to. So I'm going to pick playing. Now, the next one is umbrella or hat. Now, I think for this one, I'm going to go with hat. Let me tell you why. I seem to always forget an umbrella. And I actually don't mind getting my hair a little wet running through the rain. You know, I don't mind it. Like, I'm not saying that I like being drenched or anything, but I really don't mind a little bit. So sometimes I'll forget my umbrella, sometimes meaning all the time. So I'm usually ill prepared for the storm. So I'm gonna say hat because I feel like I just last year bought some big, like really oversized wide brim hats, and I'm really excited to wear them. I don't know where, but I can't wait. And I just like umbrellas, you know, do you get the huge one or do you get the little one that you can throw in your bag? And then when you're getting in and out of the car, let's see. Do you when you're getting into the car, do you close the umbrella first and then get in, or do you like get in and then have the umbrella like kind of outside and then you close it and then you bring it inside and then you kind of throw it on the floor? And then when you're getting out, like you have to like open the door and then you have to like push the umbrella out and open. It just, why is it so hard? Why is it so hard? Why is there so much work? I don't understand. Umbrellas, I'm gonna shock you with this. Umbrellas are confusing. And the last one is sunshine or rain. Joy and pain, sunshine and rain. Y'all remember that song? So even though I just said so much about being okay with being rained on, having a hat, blah, 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 I am of course going to pick sunshine. Like, I'm Caribbean, I'm from California, everything about that says sunshine. So I would pick sunshine over rain any day. I love going out into the sun and getting like my natural bronze on. Like, I love that about the summer. I hate when I like lose a little bit of color when the winter months start because I'm not getting enough sun. But I love when I start to get like gold and bronzy. Ooh, girl. Usually I'm like, oh, I look cute. I look super cute with that little natural bronze going on. Okay, so let me go ahead and put on some mascara and then I'll pick a lip and I will come back to finish everything. So I just went in with some gloss. This is the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper, and it is in the shade Rosy Bronze. Now, I don't really get it for the lip plumping. My lips are plump. I don't need them plumped anymore, but I just really like these. They very much remind me of the Fenty Gloss Bombs. So that is my spring this or that in collab with my lovely friend Nikki Lynn, and we both have used the Nomad Verona Amore and Morte palette, and you can grab that with my code Shawnee10 if you want a couple of dollars off. I really do hope that you go over to Nikki's channel. I honestly love her dry humor, and I love that she ends every video with basically telling everyone to just not be trash. Like, don't be homophobic, don't be transphobic, don't be racist, don't be any of the horrible, terrible things that some people are these days. You know, just like be a good person. So I really love that Nikki gives that message at the end of all of her videos. I'm excited to see what her preferences are in the spring, this or that. And I'm really excited to see what she does with this palette because I know it's going to just be like colorful and beautiful. Now, for me, please be sure to like the video and also please subscribe to the channel. That helps to get my face out there so other people can see it and join the little community we have here. I hope that some of this was helpful, and I really hope that you are continuing to take care of yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.